What's going on, guys? I actually like this upload schedule thing. It works out pretty well for me. I get to research a little bit more for you guys, and I actually get to have a life and do my own thing and stuff I need to do. So it works out pretty well. Uh, Yesterday, I got a comment saying if my videos are very echoey. It definitely is. I'm not gonna lie. It definitely feel like you're in a stadium. But it's really nothing I can do with that. As you could kind of tell, my room here is very empty. Just my books on economics there, and my computer and stuff. There's really not much stuff going on in this room. I tried to keep it. Let me get it focused there. Um, I try to keep it very simple in here. I don't like clutter. I don't like a lot of stuff around me. I just feel like it gets a little bit too confusing when you got a lot of stuff and junk around you. I just want to keep it very clean and very streamlined. That's how my whole house is. Honestly, I can move out of this house in 8 hours, everything, with no problem. Not a lot of people can say that. So yeah, I try to keep it very simple. Just keep what I need and junk. I'm the first guy to actually get rid of junk. I don't keep a bunch of junk around me. I don't like that. I don't hoard anything. I'm the guy that's quick to get rid of it if it's not useful to me. So yeah, that's kind of why it is the way it is. Maybe one day I might get some furniture in here to block the sound a little bit, but other than that, it's not much I can really do with that. Do apologize. But yeah, let's get on to the topics of the day. I see an article here saying Bitcoin is advancing rapidly, like early days of the internet. I do honestly see Bitcoin. It is flying up. It definitely is flying up. Pretty. No, I don't want to say these changes. It is definitely flying up very rapidly. Out of anything else that you could think of investing your money, this has been one of the most speedy ways of getting a return. I mean, you look at real estate. Yes, it has its ups and downs. Right now, for real estate, is not a buyer's market. It's a seller's market right now. I mean, the homes are really expensive. If you were to buy a house right now, you'd be most likely buying on top end, high end, and you won't really get that much back from it if you were to resell it. You have to wait for a dip. The best time to dip was 2008. That dip was very cheap. You could get a house for damn near anything. But I just feel like, out of all the investment you can do, it even surpassed gold. And I mean, I know a lot of gold bugs, and it's just surprised, including me. I watched a lot of gold videos of people talking about gold, and they pretty much bash Bitcoin as not something tangible you can hold in your hand. And I get that aspect. Yes, you can't never physically hold a Bitcoin, but I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. I can't physically hold air neither, but I do need it, don't I? So I'm not really worried about whether I could physically hold it or anything. I'm not putting enough. Anything I put into Bitcoin is something I can afford to lose. If I put money in it, I'm really expecting it to be gone. I don't look at Bitcoin as, oh, I'm gonna put it in and take it right back out. And I don't. I'm putting it in there and forgetting about it. So to me, it's like irrelevant whether I'm holding it or not. Um, but yeah, like I said, it is also very good to hold gold too. You never know. It's a hedge against Bitcoin. If something does happen, you have gold, and it's also good to hold Bitcoin because if something happens to gold, you can have Bitcoin. And something has happened in gold where it was actually illegal at one time to hold gold. You actually had to turn in your gold to the government, and they will pay you a certain amount. A while back, a very long time ago, before my time, but it has happened before, so we don't know. You got to have a safe haven for both. That's why I advise having two instead of just one. But yeah, I do see Bitcoin gaining, going pretty fast up the charts. I mean, there's really not much I can see that could compete with Bitcoin just because of the supply and demand factor. Will just make it extremely high one day. And a lot of people just don't really understand that. People feel right now, Bitcoin is so expensive, it's way out of their league, they can't afford none. Honestly, 10 years from now, you're gonna regret not buying it. I definitely feel like just how 10 years, people 10 years ahead of us were saying, oh, buy Bitcoins when they were like $3, and no one listened, and now here they are $1,600. I feel it's the same thing is happening. I'm here saying buy Bitcoins. They're $1,600 basically, still cheap. Later on down the road when they're like $20,000, you're gonna regret it. At least buy a piece of one and to save it and forget it if that's what you're trying to do. Even if you're not really that involved in cryptocurrency, just it wouldn't hurt. A lot of this money that you're gonna get. Put it this way: when you pass away, you're not going to be able to take a house. You're not going to be able to take a car. You're not going to take your gold. You're not going to take anything. You're not going to take your Bitcoins. All this is going to be left behind. So even your money. So why not have fun with it? Let your money just experiment. Have fun with it. Because if it does work out, you could actually have the time of your life on this planet, living the way you want to, versus being scared to put your $500 into Bitcoin and it might not work out. So what? $500 goes so fast that it's like, so what? You could spend $500 so quickly in one day, and forget where you spent your $500 on. Where you could invest it into Bitcoin, and it could multiply years down the road, and it could change your life. I don't know. It doesn't make too much sense to afford $500 when you got invested in your future. That's just my logic. Let's move on. Something that is something I've kind of briefly talked about, how there's no real need to have a Salvation Army and the Red Cross anymore because you have Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. There is no real reason for it. If someone needs something across the world, they could just make a YouTube video showing us what's going on, and if we feel like donating, they just hold up a QR code and we could just donate instantly. There is no third party. There is no person that takes off their profits off the top. There's none of that. We could directly send that person funds. This article kind of goes into that, but they're using smart contracts to solve that charity issue. Well, I guess Ethereum and stuff like that. I'm not really too sure. I feel like that's a little bit too much. I'm not. The smart contract thing is just way over my head. I feel like it needs to be a little bit more ironed out before the average person can really want to use it. It's kind of complicated. But yeah, this kind of reinforces what I was talking about before about donating. You're donating to anywhere around the world with very little fee. It's very fast because when you donate to Red Cross or any charity, you don't know. Like when we go into a gas station, right? They have these little charity things, or would you like to donate $1 to whatever such and such charity? You don't know what's really going on. You don't know if you're just supporting all that money. You don't know if they are donating maybe 10% of what you gave them. I mean, at least here you gave 100% and they're getting 100%. So I definitely feel that's the best way of giving to charity. I mean, I just feel like it's just so much more efficient of a way to send your funds around the world to people who need it, rather than have some Santa Claus stand out in front of a grocery store ringing a bell, asking for change to donate to the Red Cross. That's not efficient because number one, you have to pay that guy. You have to pay that guy to sit out there in the snow and ring the bell. And how many other people who have to sit out there in the snow with a Santa Claus outfit and ring the bell? And you're paying these people out of the money that people are giving you to donate. So let's cut that out and just have people be able to donate directly to wherever they need. Getting off that topic, Litecoin. Litecoin is definitely increasing in value. As far as how far and how long it's going to hold, because my worry is, after SegWit, the hype with SegWit is done for Litecoin. Everyone's gonna be focused on Bitcoin SegWit. Okay, it's on Litecoin, it works. Now let's focus on Bitcoin. What happens to the price once the light is not shined on it anymore. I do know, Coinbase is, adopted. This is kind of funny. Right around the same time it's been activated, basically it's going to be patched. Segway is going to be patched for Litecoin. Immediately, Coinbase picked it up and adopted. I don't know. Coincidence? Conspiracy? I don't know. But I definitely feel that, almost like Coinbase was certain that Litecoin was going to be on it, going to be on Segwit as well. So yeah, I don't know if you really want to buy Litecoin, it's on to you. All these this is not investment advice. That's just some guy giving out his opinion. So if you want to buy Litecoin, that's fine. I'm just my perspective of it. What's going to happen next? If there's something else going to be added to Litecoin, cool. Then I do see the value of holding and maintaining. But if it's just a Segway thing, I think people once it starts most of the focus goes on to Bitcoin. I think the price might go down. I don't know. But who knows? Who knows? I do like Litecoin. I think it's pretty cool. It's a test net to Bitcoin, and as you could tell, we do need test nets for Bitcoin. So that's a definite good thing to have around. As far as if you're a Bitcoin holder, Australia pledged to fix a Bitcoin tax issue. You guys know how I feel about the whole taxation on Bitcoin. The government's being in Bitcoin. I think they should just let this one go. And I feel the more you kind of try to suppress Bitcoin by taxing it and trying to get your cut off of it, the way I look at it, it's not like the stocks. Stock market. What's going on. These companies. What's going on with what you're investing in. Cryptocurrency is, you see coins pop up like that out of nowhere. You don't really know what's going on. This is a totally new field. This is a whole new battleground that is unfamiliar to a lot of people, even to a lot of traders and investors. It's very unfamiliar. That's why you're seeing a lot more investors are coming in now instead of when it was so dirt cheap, like 50 cents a Bitcoin, because it's very new, and a lot of people don't want to just dump a bunch of money into something and lose their money. So as far as taxing people, right now I feel like a lot of people are sticking their necks out and taking a risk, in cryptocurrency. We don't know what might happen. I'm almost guaranteed sure that Bitcoin's gonna be fine and a lot of these cryptocurrencies are gonna be fine, but we're sticking our neck out and trying something that most people aren't really willing to put their money to it. And if it works out, I don't think we should be penalized by a massive tax to take half of or 30% of what we gain. I think that's kind of unfair. We're already taking a risk, putting a lot of our wealth into this, and a lot of our time, dedication, promotion. Making these videos on YouTube is promoting Bitcoin and a lot of these cryptocurrencies. It's making more people who weren't aware of cryptocurrency aware of cryptocurrency. So there's a lot of time and energy, with everyone involved in it to see the growth of it and to be hit with a humongous tax at the end. When you finally get your reward after so long of doing all this work and ups and downs, and Bitcoin might be a failed project, my current, going through all those emotional waves and rides and roller coasters, and finally Bitcoin succeeds, to get hit with a tax, 30% tax, that's a lot, man. And I think that's why Bitcoin people who use Bitcoin aren't paying the tax, because it's just like we stuck our necks out to take this risk. And I'm pretty sure Uncle Sam was not trying to reimburse them if they lost every single penny in Bitcoin. If Bitcoin was, let's say hypothetically, Bitcoin was to just do the exact opposite, just crash to $0, we're not getting anything back. Nothing to make exact the amount back that we lost. So to get hit with a tax for something that we made some money out of, I just think it's really unfair. I think it's really parasitic in a way. I don't like it at all. And the thing is, at least for the US, for me, I feel going on exchange sites, trying to find an exchange site in the US is an impossible thing. It's just as bad as trying to find an exchange site for North Korea. I look and look and look, and as you sign up, they go through the whole little process, and then they ask you, hey, what country are you from? You say United States. You hit next. Oh, unfortunately, we don't service that part of the world, and it's crazy. Or they don't even have it in the category list. You see Iraq before you see United States, and that's just crazy. I don't understand how North Korea you won't find, and a lot of United States you won't see online exchanges to sign up. That's bad. What does that tell you? If North Korea and the United States are the two ones that you don't find when you try to sign up for a lot of these cryptocurrency exchanges, um, not Coinbase, not Gemini, but other ones, if you try to come across and try to diversify and try to find other ways to buy Bitcoin other than Coinbase and Gemini, you can. And I feel like after going through so much work to try to find some websites because the US is so strict on being able to buy Bitcoin, after going through all that and actually be able to buy your Bitcoin and take the risk and promoting Bitcoin and doing all the work for Bitcoin, at the end it gets to a point where Bitcoin is very expensive and you made money, then to get hit with a tax, 30% tax on something that to give you 30% tax to an entity that made it very hard for you to get the Bitcoins to begin with. That's insane. I would not. I'm sorry, but I'm not too friendly with the whole taxation thing. Not when it's like this. Not when I can even easily go on a website, find United States, select it, and I can sign up for the exchange. When it doesn't allow me to do it, that's a problem. But like I said, you guys might not realize that because a lot of you guys use Coinbase and Gemini. But try to use another exchange besides those two. You're gonna start to realize it's very hard. If you're a U.S. citizen, it is extremely hard. But yeah, and if they do accept, you as a U.S. citizen, they probably won't select your state. So if you live in a state that they don't select, so it's very difficult. And I know this is the early stages of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, so there's gonna be a lot of this. It's gonna be very difficult to actually obtain some of these and go about it. But I think as time goes on, when it becomes more popular, more mainstream, there will be other exchanges and other websites to pop up offering cryptocurrency, which I hope so. Because man, I do not just want to see Coinbase and Gemini be the only two for people to buy. This article kind of says Bitcoin price is likely to reach $2,000 as more serious investors get involved. I easily see Bitcoin surpassing $2,000 this year. This is the middle of the year, and we're already at $1,600. You can only imagine when the holiday season comes in, when that price usually pumps up, what it's going to look like. I think $2,000 is nothing. I think we're going to blow past that very soon. I think a lot of investors were just sitting back to see if Bitcoin was going to hit a certain point. And now that it has hit a certain point, now people are going to take it more serious. And this is why I stress, get a piece of Bitcoin now and just hold it. Just store it away. Just don't even worry about it. Don't look at it. Don't even worry about it. Just leave it for years and then come back years later. And matter of fact, don't even just put it away for 10 years and then come back. And I guarantee you would be a lot better position than you are right now. I do see it surpassing $2,000 quite easily. I mean, we're only $400 away from $2,000. Let me check just to make sure what price we are in, because we're at $1,552 on my exchange. I don't know about Coinbase. Yeah, we're $450 basically from hitting $2,000. That is nothing. That is really nothing. We still got many months to go before the holiday season comes in and kicks in, and that's when you're gonna start seeing some crazy prices. But yeah, as far as Ethereum going up to, like I said, there's a lot of interest in ETH. I'm not gonna to deny it. A lot of people are interested in it. The price may go up. I don't know if it's going to hold. I don't know if any of these coins are going to hold. They all have been flying up pretty hard. So I don't know if they're all going to hold and maintain that price. But we will see, I guess. We will definitely see. Who knows? But all right, guys. If you could hit that like and subscribe button, that would definitely help. This has been a very long video, and like I said, now that the schedule has freed up my time, I can make longer videos. I can do a little bit more talking in my videos rather than kind of briefly do a little quick summary of the article. You know, I actually have the time to actually go over it in depth. So yeah, just hit that like and subscribe. That would definitely help out, and that would be awesome. I'll catch you guys later. See you.